condiments tier list. Here we go. A1. Pretty good, I think. As a steak sauce, you don't need sauce on your steak, but as just a pretty tasty sauce, it's unique, it's delicious, I like it. Apple cider vinegar, A tier. Most vinegars go in A tier. I use rice wine vinegar for most of my pickling, but apple cider vinegar, delicious. Sweet Baby Ray's. I don't know if this is for barbecue sauce or Sweet Baby Ray's specifically, but Sweet Baby Ray's is a B tier barbecue sauce. And I would say that barbecue sauce is also a B tier condiment. Blue cheese dressing, that goes directly into D tier, where it also deserves to be in the dumpster. Terrible, not good, bad, get it the fuck out of my face. Campfire sauce. Okay, so this is interesting. I just heard about Sweet Baby Ray's honey sauce is A. I've only had the original Sweet Baby Ray's, so I will call my lawyer. So I just heard about this Red Robin campfire sauce through Kate, Queen Kate, for you guys that know in the channel. Little Calcifer, one of my good streaming buddies. Slay, have a great rest of your day, buddy. Love you, bud. Bye. So she was talking about how great campfire sauce is. I love this campfire sauce. Endless fries, campfire sauce. I looked up what the fuck campfire sauce is. It's just mayo and barbecue. So if we're saying that mayo is S tier, which, spoiler alert, mayo is S tier and barbecue sauce is B tier, then campfire sauce goes in A tier. I think they do smoke campfire sauce over a campfire, maybe. Maybe there's some guy with a guitar playing Oasis covers. Who knows? But there you go. Chipotle mayo. I would say that's an A tier as well. Nice smoked mayo. Cocktail sauce. Cocktail sauce is delicious, but limited applications, so it goes into B tier. Really just mostly good with shrimp, of course. We have a Dijon mustard, A tier. Mustards in general, fantastic. Love most of them. Great, delicious. I'm going to try and keep up on chat, but I'm also going to try and keep this going. Fish sauce. You know what I think about fish sauce. It goes directly in the S tier. The best, the most delicious. I can do a shot of it right now. Hang on, let me go. Okay. French dressing. Has anybody ever actually had French dressing? Who the fuck knows what that even tastes like? Probably going directly into the F tier. I don't think the French would claim it. The closest we have are some French Canadians that might be in here. But yeah, directly into F tier. If AKA Fish Person was in here, we would ask. So gochujang is a delicious Korean chili paste. Goes into A tier. Very good. Kind of like a mix between chili paste and it's got some barbecue elements. But there you go. Guacamole, I don't think you could actually even call a condiment. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, guacamole is delicious, but is it actually a condiment? Sure. I guess based on the parameters that this tier list has given me, we'll count it as a condiment. Guacamole is definitely an S tier food. Avocados are fantastic. The problem is I live in fucking Indiana and the avocados here are terrible and not of good quality. Honey mustard. Honey mustard is A tier. I love honey mustard. It's nostalgic to me. My dad, we used to go to his house every other weekend when I was growing up because my parents were separated, and he would take us to Applebee's every Sunday and I would get chicken fingers and honey mustard. So it's got a special place in my heart. Let's see. Horseradish sauce. Let's put that in C tier. Yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way to get horseradish sauce. I'll just say that. I don't know if this is in general hot sauce or if this is aardvark hot sauce. Honey mustard can suck it. See, I love horseradish, but like a creamy horseradish sauce, I don't know. It seems like a clash here. A clash, unnecessary. Hot sauces in general are S tier, of course, but Aardvark hot sauce is also very good. My favorite hot sauce is Marie Sharp's Belizean hot sauce, habanero-based hot sauce. Hashtag sponsored. Hashtag coming for your hot sauce. Hummus. Not a big hummus guy personally. I would say that hummus is a C tier condiment. It's a fine dipper. It's okay. It's fine. I don't really personally like it that much, but it is what it is. Ketchup. Ketchup goes into A tier, but ketchup should only be used personally in limited things, mostly potato-based items. People that are putting ketchup on steak, that would go into F tier. So limit your ketchup usage, okay? It's got a lot of sugar in it, okay? Maple syrup. If there was something higher than S tier, I would put it in higher than S tier. Maple syrup is one of my favorite things in the world. Such a nice, savory, sweet. It's the most unique flavors in the world. Anything other than pepper and rubs on steak goes in F. It's on steak. Salt and pepper, maybe a little compound butter, a little anchovy butter. Marmite. I've never had. Yes, it needs to be real maple syrup, not like the corn syrup based syrups. Marmite. Has anybody ever had Marmite? I know it is legendarily seen as really gross, but I don't want to jump to conclusions before I've actually had it. So we'll just throw it there for now. We'll ask some of our Australian friends next time. Being Canadian, I appreciate you putting the maple syrup in S. Maple syrup. Ooh, it's the best. But it's the best. Okay. So Marmite there. We already know where mayo is going. Not Heilmann's brand. Not Heilmann's brand. Mind you, the S tier mayo is S tier, but the S tier mayos would be Duke's and Kewpie mayo. Hashtag sponsored. Hashtag got it coursing through my veins. Zebra, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? So good to see you. Can we at least agree that mayo is greater than Miracle Whip? I don't think that's controversial, Mary, but if you had said the opposite, I would have had to have timed you out for probably, if I had to guess, 600 seconds. Your timeout would have been 600 seconds, just so you know. And that would have been a fair time. So if Dylan wasn't sponsored by Mayo, we know he would put it in F tier. No. Listen, you cannot buy my opinions. I only seek out sponsorships from products that I enjoy. I wouldn't just go give sponsorships willy-nilly. Have you? How dare you question my integrity towards what products I would let myself represent? How dare you? So, is there a mod in chat? Can somebody time David out for 60 seconds? I'd really appreciate that. I can't take any more of his slander. What is this? This queso? Is this queso? I can't tell what this is. Can you guys see what this is? I have bad eyes. If it's queso, it goes directly into the air. We're going to treat it as queso. Okay, so queso, A tier, delicious. I don't know why they use Mrs. Renfro's brand. That's an okay brand, I guess. You are a famous Twitch star, lots of money coming in. Yeah, all that mayo money. It's seeping into my keyboard. Olive oil, S tier, fantastic, delicious. Definitely get good olive oil. This is oyster sauce. Oyster sauce is B tier. Lots of umami. Very sweet. I use it every once in a while, but not all the time. Ranch. Ranch goes directly into F tier. If there was something lower than ranch or lower than F tier, it would go into that. Ranch is like bad mayonnaise. So if you're going to have ranch, you better just have good mayonnaise. Duke's. Hoisin sauce, also B tier. Hoisin sauce, oyster sauce, good in certain applications. Very sugary, very sweet, but pretty delicious used in the right way. Sour cream, definitely going into the F tier. If you were going to use sour cream, you should use Kewpie mayo. That's it. Yes, ranch is just bad mayonnaise. If you're going to use ranch or sour cream, you should just use mayonnaise. You should use Kewpie mayo. Put Kewpie mayo on your tacos. Make Kewpie mayo on tacos regular. Normalized. That's the word I was thinking of. A1 is D at best. So I put A1 as B, not as a steak sauce, but because it's actually pretty tasty just as a sauce in general. I wouldn't put it on a steak. Percy! Percy, how you doing? So good to see you. Sour cream, bacon bits, green onion. Just use mayo. Just use butter or mayo. Curb, my guy. I'm glad you guys enjoy the emotes. My partner Joanna made the emotes. I love them. I hope you guys love them as well. Curb, how you doing today? So good to see you. All right, let's get this rolling. Who in their right mind puts mayo in a taco? It's not in a taco, it's on a taco. And it's Kewpie mayo, which basically it comes in a squeeze bottle. So you can kind of, you know, give a little zip zap what you do, you know? Exactly like that. That's the official culinary term. A little zip zap what you do on your tacos. So what if you put an S tier sauce on an S tier food? Then it would be what's two S's? But yes, I'm down for that. Don't you put anything on a steak, and don't you dare cook it past medium. I don't eat a lot of steak, but yes, a nice mid-rare steak every once in a while. Don't say Thanks. I'm glad I have my lawyer here. Take a walk, Meredith. Cool down. You could, Meredith, if I can make a suggestion, you could pull some mayo out of the fridge. You know, give a little dab, a little moisturizer. That'll cool you right down. That's what I do. Every morning I take a hot shower and then I get out. Just so you know, mayo doesn't have any SPF in it. So if you're going to be spending any time outside, don't moisturize with mayo. But yes, little dab. You can see what it's done for my skin. I have a lot of rosacea breakouts because of it. So, but one side of my face, you know, just so happens to be the side that is always revealed by my camera. Okay. Percy, I'm not going to do that. Don't worry. I caught myself. What if you are completely covered in mayo? Can the sun still reach your skin? There's actually a episode of Seinfeld about where Kramer starts shaving with butter and then starts using it as a moisturizer. It's basically kind of the same thing. So it's got a nice fat content. Really crisp that skin up. Mary, we love you. Let's salsa S tier. It can be a lot of variants. We're not talking about some Chi-Chi's salsa here. Really, any store-bought salsa is going to be not as good as if you make it yourself and you roast some veggies. And so yeah, that's what I would say. Soy sauce S tier as well. I would use soy sauce over Worcestershire sauce. Anytime that you're going to use Worcestershire sauce, you can replace it with soy sauce. What is this? Is this like sweet chili sauce? Sweet chili sauce is a B tier. Limited applications, but the fuck is this? I can't read any of this shit. Why did they make the picture so small? Soy sauce and a Caesar? By God, I hope you're not putting Worcestershire sauce in your Caesar salads. You better be putting real anchovies in there. And if you're not putting real anchovies, then you're putting fish sauce, my guy. Good God. I think it's teriyaki. Teriyaki's like a C. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of teriyaki. Sweet hot mustard. All mustards go in A tier. Delicious. Fantastic. Marmite tastes like a road tar. I hadn't had it, but I know it's legendarily despised. The best Caesar dressing is Duke's mayo, fish sauce, a little salt, a little pepper, maybe a little parsley, a lemon juice, some lemon zest. You want that to be tangy. You want it to be rich, but you also want a little bit of lemon to cut through, brighten it up a little bit, you know. That's the most accurate description of Marmite. I've never had it, but we'll go ahead, since we're talking about Marmite, we'll go ahead and talk about Vegemite as well. I've never had it. I know it's legendarily, again, hated by a lot of people, so. Today was a good day. I didn't even have to get my AK. You never heard that song, Sass? So good. Relish. I think relish goes in B tier. I would just prefer pickles, but relish isn't bad. You know, on a hot dog, a sausage. I mean, Zathers, you're making a good point. Let's go ahead and bump it down to C tier. I think relish is good in a pinch, but just if you have access to pickles, just do pickles. Here's teriyaki sauce. So I don't know what this is, but it's going to stay in C tier. Teriyaki sauce, C tier as well. Thousand Island dressing. Thousand Island goes in B tier. It's like a nice, tangy, seasoned mayo, and Reuben sandwiches. Reuben sandwiches are delicious, but Thousand Island doesn't have a whole lot of applications outside of that. So Thousand Island, delicious, but limited applications. So hey, let's go ahead and bump it to A tier. I'm fine with that. Wasabi. Wasabi is B tier again. I like wasabi quite a bit, but very limited applications. Not for everybody, but I enjoy it. So Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire is B tier. I would prefer that you use soy sauce or fish sauce. But Worcestershire sauce actually has anchovies in it, which is a good start. So wasabi is A tier at least. I'm voting based on its limited use cases. I like wasabi. But Persian, how you doing, buddy? Why do you have sour cream so low? Because if you're going to use sour cream, you should just use mayo. Sour cream and ranch are like bad mayonnaise. Cane sauce is just fancy Thousand Island. That's for sure. That's for sure. Isn't mayo just... Ren, is there a mod in here? Other than Ren. Ren needs a timeout. Ren, time out yourself. Choke yourself. Okay, I can't tell what this... Can anybody tell what this is? I can't read this, but I'm putting it in F tier because it's a jizzy white sauce that's not mayonnaise. So we're just going to compare it to mayonnaise, and by comparison, it goes into F tier. Yellow mustard. You know, I always used to like spicy mustards better than yellow mustard. Spicy mustard, honey mustard. Yellow mustard's grown on me over the last few years. So yellow mustard, up there with the other mustards. They all have their place in the mustard category. And so it goes into A tier as well. Here it is. Here it is. The condiment tier list that finally brings us all together and we can all agree on. Like, dislike, smash that notification bell. This tier list is an F. How dare you? How dare you? I love you all, even though I don't respect your opinions. Keep that in mind. In all seriousness, I do respect all of your opinions. Have whatever you want. It's just that this is my tier list, and I don't have to listen to your bullshit. You can eat what you want. You can say that sour cream is good, and I can say that is bad mayonnaise. Hot takes.